For 30 years, I have been presenting annual concerts of commissioned works. This year, as in a couple of other recent seasons, I've also included pieces from previous years that I consider particularly special, or by composers with whom I've had a long association. So the first piece I want to tell you about is by my colleague since the late 1970s, Roscoe Mitchell, fantastic composer and instrumentalist. This is a set of songs that he wrote for me and the remarkable pianist Joseph Kubera. The setting is of 3 poems by E. Cummings, Because It's This and Dim. Speaking of Joseph Kubera, the next piece I want to talk about is entitled Tenderness in Late Afternoon Light by Michael Byron to a text by Anne Tardos. Michael Byron and Joseph Kubera have been collaborating on new works for piano that again exploit Joe's incredible technique. In the last couple of years, I've gotten to know Steed Cowart as a conductor. He was recommended to me by composer Bunching Lam, who I've worked with a lot, and by the wonderful percussionist William Winant for a commission. And so we decided to do a piece for voice and percussion. The title is Where Late the Sweet Birds Sang, to a text by Stephen Ratcliffe, and the text is derived entirely from the sonnets of William Shakespeare. It's set for baritone and percussion, which includes tuned flower pots. Lately I've sung quite often with the wonderful harpist Melanie Genin. And in talking, she mentioned a composer of whom I had not heard, whom I would probably never have met, Christian Dachez, who had written some music for her. And there will be a short piece for solo harp. And then the piece that was commissioned, Stimmen, with a text of Rainer Maria Rilke for vibraphone, harp, and baritone voice. The wonderful bassist, James Ilgenfritz, has performed with me often in various settings. So we will have a piece for bass, piano, vibraphone, and voice called Apophenia, number 4, A Bell in Every Finger. It's dedicated to the memory of Cecil Taylor and Muhal Richard Abrams. And the subtitle comes from a comment that Muhal made about Joe Kubera's piano playing. He said, "That Kubera, man, he has a bell in every finger." The text for this piece comes from the poetry of Steve Dalachinsky, a writer who has devoted much of his career to expressing the energy and passion of contemporary free jazz.